Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we are back yet again for more Banjo Kazooie. So, first off, we have a couple things to do here. I think it's actually one Jiggy that we need to grab from Grunty's lair, as well as the Jiggy in Freeze Easy Peak that we weren't able to grab earlier. We can go grab that now as well. So that's how we're going to start this video. For a second I was forgetting what that second Jiggy was, but now I remember. And over here we have a switch and some shoes. So let's go ahead and grab those. The switch makes a red feather thing appear, so that's kind of neat. I can't see where I'm going. Okay, we're going to need to redo this, because this place, at least from how I can see it, it was completely white. And if you don't get there in the time, it shatters. So, boot. Wow, way to snipe. God, it's just so difficult to see in these. God, that snowman. Can't kill him either, because I don't have access to the flying pad, which I'm trying to get access to. So, just kind of annoying enemy placement, I guess. What the heck? Come on now. Don't need to be wasting time here. Okay, also, I think if you head up here, we can find a Mumbo token. Oh man, you just barely missed me that time, Snowman. Yeah, Mumbo token. So let's just go ahead and grab that again with this cardboard cutout of Banjo and Kazooie. I really like it. Oh god, is she coming on to me? Is that what's going on? Or is she thinking that I'm coming on to her or something? I would really rather not. But here we go, we got something going this time. And you want to make sure that you've already gotten rid of the spider web there, because as you can see, I barely made it even without the spider web there. And anyways, this is what this passage is used for, that one that I mentioned earlier that I had never seen before, in the 2 times that I've played this game through before. Yeah, it's for flying through. Before I would just fly through the passageway that you take normally in order to get here. Does that make sense? In order to walk through here, basically, I would always fly through that passageway right there. You saw it for like a split second before I was attacked by the snowman. So there you go, and now let's head inside of here for our next Jiggy that we need to grab. This is really the only one, this is the only time that you really need to backtrack in Banjo Kazooie. I mean, if you wanted to backtrack for Mr. Vile once you got the speedy shoes, you could do that as well, but it's entirely possible to beat him without. However, it isn't possible to beat Boggy again without the running shoes, and I'm going to chicken out for a second because I want to grab this right here, because I'm missing exactly 3 units of health. So there we go, now we're full. Now we can accept. Yes, press A to accept. And we, for whatever reason, just jump. Okay. Run through the red Salam gates and try to beat him to the end, just like last time, but we have the running shoes this time, because he goes much faster. And he's going to get a huge head start because you have to stop to put your shoes on, but you'll catch up really quickly. I mean, as you can see, we're already getting there. And now we're there. Oh, come on. I wish that it would count whenever you touched one of the flags, because as you can see, I touched the flag there. But look at that. Oh my god! Whenever I get right next to him, I mess it up. Well, okay. That was just my video recorder slowing down, but it happens. Okay, let's just, come on, catch up to him again. There we go. We're getting there. And luckily the shoes last just enough time for this race. And they didn't make it like you have to be perfect or whatever. Oh my god, every single time that I'm about to beat him, I somehow screwed up majorly. And it's usually by something like that. Wow, I already caught up to him again though. Okay, I somehow still won. I have no idea. Oh my god. I know you're angry that you lost again, Boggy, but you don't have to murder me with your sled. Okay, well, there we go. There's our Jiggy. Jiggy number 10 for this world, so we can finally see the happy dance for this world. There we go. Aw, yeah. Look at Banjo go. He really liked that Jiggy. And he really liked almost being skewered, apparently. Now where am I relative to the exit? Oh man, I'm only part of the way there. And by that I mean it's all the way on the other side of the world right now. Pretty much. So let's go let's pass by Christmas Village or whatever. Do those things even really exist? I mean, I see them all the time on TV, like in a couple's, or at least one Simpsons episode, they went to a Christmas Village. And then there was also Family Guy that had one, but I've never even seen a Christmas Village. Closest thing that I've seen is like a, just like a mall Santa or whatever. So do those things actually exist, or are they just something created by TV to be a setting for some humor or whatever? Let me know if you've ever seen one, but I personally have not. But that aside, we can now explore other areas of this lair, now that we have all the Jiggies that we can have at this point. So let's head on up here and have this thing lag out like mad. And we need 450, that means, I think, 85 notes per world, maybe? And we get to see the Super Happy Dance yet again. Sweet. Okay. So now let's move on in here, and... water. Okay, let's just go ahead. Oh god, a mine. Run away. Let's go. Hurry up. Out of here. Dodge that mine. Okay, there we go. For whatever reason, I was holding down both the B and the A button in order to swim there. And here we have another passageway, and that fish will chase you down and eat you. It's kind of like Snacker, but not nearly as persistent. So there you go. You also saw him in the room with the gigantic Grunty statue that was pointing in 2 different directions. Yeah, he was there too, but he's a lot easier to dodge, just don't go in the water. This time we had to swim away from him because we're kind of in the water. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a pop-up that makes me unable to see. Okay, well, we have yet another one of those fish, so let's try to get away from him and get onto land. Okay, he didn't even bother to chase me that time. But, of course, I'd screw that up. At least it was the very first one, not the last one. And jump up here, and up again, and oh hey, we have even another picture. And we have 35 Jiggies, holy crap. Now we have 25, but still, that's a lot. Okay, and we have opened up the Mad Monster Mansion. I like how that sign is, it's just so different, rather than just have like the regular old plank or whatever just show up in front of it. They have it hanging off to the side and at an angle. Just really neat. Now where's the exit? No, that's a pumpkin. Where is the exit? There's the fish running into a wall. Wow, I really can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. And there was Grunty again, saying something, I'm sure, but I was not paying attention. I was too busy looking for an exit. Okay, so that's a dead end, by the way. We won't be going back there ever again unless I mess up and accidentally go back there. But we shouldn't be going back there. That's the whole point. And now we can head on just straight ahead and dodge the fish again. Maybe he'll run into a wall again, stupidly. Or maybe not. Oh well. And we'll come back and explore this area later. We really can't do a whole lot with it just yet. But we can come back up over here. There's the mine again. There's a passageway up there that you might have seen. Can't go there yet. We'll get there later. But we can backtrack all the way back to where we were. And god, that face of Grunty really doesn't look like Grunty all that much. I don't know. Heck, that guy. No, I don't know. It just doesn't really much look like her. I don't know. Maybe it's the gigantic green eyes that are like gems. Remember those for later, actually. But for now, we can just head on up here. Already did Gobi's Valley. In case you weren't paying attention, we did those in the last couple videos. But now we can head over here. And we have some secrets that we need to find. Oh hey, it's the mansion. Luigi's mansion? Nope. Not quite. This is actually... probably not as scary, although then again, Luigi's Mansion wasn't that scary to begin with. But before you go, you want to bust that open. Just make sure you do that, and we'll explore what's over there later. Some of you probably already know what's going on. Also, I thought there was a Brentilda back here, but nope, just a honeycomb thingy. So let's go ahead and head in. Now this is a pretty awesome world. I really like it. However, Bottles is no longer going to be with us, because we've learned all the moves, so we can't rely on him to heal us anymore. Also, oh great, getting hit by the first enemy. Wonderful sign. What's in this window? I forget. Yeah, just a whole bunch of windows and doors and stuff. A whole bunch of different crevices to go through. And all these pictures and stuff. They all contain enemies just like those guys in whatchamacallit, the Clanker's Cavern. Those guys that were in the pipes or whatever. They have enemies just like that, but they go through the painting, and they're all bones, so kind of freaky. But just keep an eye out. And if I could hit this guy, that would be great. These bats are annoying, though. They look kind of rat-like as well. They're like bat rats or something. Sounds like Pat Rat, but Pat Rat's a rather crappy Pokemon. Oh well. Just go through this window now. Various windows will have various different things. So, yeah, see, we just need to... That pirate. We're going to need to remember that pirate for next time. And by next time, I mean the sequel, actually. Kinda neat. Although, it is kinda curious why they have a picture of that pirate in here. God, I barely know where to start with this world. Well, let's head down here, I guess. This'll work. This is something, at least. Also, those skeletons, you might have seen that one earlier. You can only kill him by the invincibility. Same with these ghosts. So, we're going to be using quite a bit of invincibility. Okay, so what all do we have in these? We already saw that, Jiggy. We can't break this one down. Keep that in mind for much later. We also have a Jinjo. They just have a whole bunch of stuff in these things. Let's go ahead and check them out. We have nothing in these two, but we had a whole bunch of stuff in these. Couple eggs. Kinda useless considering I have 170 of them. Another Mumbo token. We're going to need those again, because we have a transformation in this world. And I'm pretty sure we have enough Mumbo tokens to actually do it, so that's good. And we also have some easy-to-miss notes up here. A whole bunch of them, 4. And, well, this is basically like a wine cellar. I mean, look. Grunty's an alcoholic. So, let's just go on and not touch her stash before she kills us or something, I guess. Okay, so that's one Jiggy already, and that's probably the easiest one to find in this world. The other ones, not so much. These gates, you can peck them down on the side that they have the lock on, if that makes sense. Basically, if the lock is on that side, you can peck it down and move through. And let's go ahead and poop in these guys' faces.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what was that? Didn't seem to be all too happy. Maybe he's not a fan of flowers, but... I'm not exactly sure what he said there.
Thank you.
That really is unnecessary, sir. I mean, I know that I'm pooping in your face, but this is necessary. Come on now, I need to 100% this world, and it requires pooping in your faces.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too, pal. Let's just continue on. Hopefully this one will actually be thankful. Maybe.
Thank you.
Nope. Not thankful in the slightest. Maybe this guy. Also, these tombs are kind of annoying. They take 2 hits to kill. Our first instance of enemies that do that. Okay, these guys are awful. I think they really are supposed to say thank you. In fact, I'm incredibly sure that's what it is. Also, let's jump through here. It looks kind of odd. We have a bit of a ammo room and whatnot. Just refills and stuff. And a life, too. Nice. But, yeah, those guys are supposed to say thank you. It's just the sound clip sounds kind of peculiar. So, there you go. And it's just a refill room. Lots of stuff in there. Kind of neat. Well hidden. Well, kind of well hidden secret. I mean, it looks kind of odd having Banjo and Kazooie's face on it. Kind of very suspicious, but still looks cool. Let's go ahead and open that up for future use. But we need to explore more of this church. Mainly up here. So let's go ahead and check it out. And make sure you hurry up, turn on your Kazooie legs. Because we're walking on slopes here. Even though they don't look that steep, Banjo cannot handle them. He has Butterfeet at the moment. Man, we barely have any notes for this world. We're almost coming up to the end of this video, although granted, we did all that grunty exploration stuff in that other Freeze Easy Peak Jiggy, but still. Okay, so, this area right here, I grabbed the Mumbo token, and I thought, okay, I'm done here. I can go off, and this is my second time playing the game as well. And then I get 9 Jiggies, and I'm like, okay, I know there's a Jiggy at the very top of this tower. How do I get to the very top? And I completely forgot. You can go right in there. And I was so... Whoa, okay. Bit much there. But I was so close to getting there, and I just didn't, and I completely forgot, and I spent so long in this world trying to remember how to go there, how to get up here, and it was just ridiculous. And also, here we have a baby spring jump pad. Kind of neat, actually. I think it's funny. But we can go ahead and grab this, and apparently... this thing will tell us the compass directions, as though that's helpful. Oh well. Oh hey, there's Mumbo's house in the distance. We'll go to there eventually. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for this part of Mad Monster Mansion. Didn't get a whole lot done, but we did get a bunch of stuff done in the other worlds. However, in the next part, hopefully that will change. So I will see you all in the next part, where we will explore this awesome world some more. So, see you all then. Goodbye.